Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Philadelphia Phillies.
Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform
Leading
well
off
at their
for
home
Seattle,
ballpark,
left
in front of
fielder,
their fans,
Randy
in front of the
Arozarena.
city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around. And
now a diving stop at third. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first-step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Marsh moving back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Julio Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners are down in order. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound now, Logan Gilbert. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one almost got him.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Two out, space is empty. And there's a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The wind and the pitch. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, second inning, set to go. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Suarez back to work. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground, just fair for a base hit.
Batting 5th, first baseman,
Here's Josh Naylor. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Naylor needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Suarez gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Swings through it for the K. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
No.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
That one ripped left field. Bangs off the wall. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, he found himself
Batting
behind in
seventh,
the count
right
right there,
fielder,
but he
Dominic
didn't give in.
Canzone.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Dominic Canzone in the box now. Takes strike one. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the second. There's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Outside. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. First offering misses badly for ball one. There's the strike at the knees.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Chopped left side. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And here comes Alec Boehm. And ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Crawford makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 6, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
No strike.
And that one sliced foul. No score here in the second. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Real Muto at first, one gone. Pickoff throw. Real Muto back in there. That one to first, and it gets by him. Around second is Real Muto. And the throw's offline, safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Two on, one out. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now batting Max Kepler. And that one fouled off. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now the rookie second baseman, Cole Young. Young bats left, throws right, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the
Randy
Seattle order.
Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. Stop. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
And now, Cal Raleigh. He's one of the best players in the game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. And we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third.
Phillies.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Way
One ball,
inside,
2
gets
strikes.
out of the way.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Long gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Turner now. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gilbert maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is
3
filled
ball,
up.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Swinging a foul straight back. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Harper takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Top of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that gets down in the corner. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together for him. What a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Inside, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 gone.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Garver, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. And he can't come up with it. Rodriguez in to score. It's 1-1.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Garver off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, JT Realmuto. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Canzone towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
No ball. 2 strikes.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball 1 there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. To third. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Still able to fire over, but he's in there easily.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up. Makes the grab out. Number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. High fly ball out towards left field. Reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Suarez back to work. Curve in the dirt.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Just missed. Line drive. Makes the grab. 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Digging in, Cole Young. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a 1-1.
No, that's a ball. 2-1.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Has grounded out a couple of times. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Max Kepler at the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Wu getting ready to go. Bizzardo getting cranked up as well. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Garver brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In for a strike, and the count is even 2-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's even up.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a good eye there.
Inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park,
for Seattle,
top
the
6,
designated
and
hitter,
now for
Cal
Seattle,
Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Right through there for a strike. Suarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two outs. And he chases that one. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Pitching change here, Ryan Wu. He's been so good against lefties.
For Seattle, number 22, Ryan Wu.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Smoked on the ground, a second. Harper retired.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Foul ball. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one just misses. Three, two now. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, in there safely.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This one popped up. And the inning is over. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Naylor checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. That's a strike. It's 2-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Just missed it.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And there's the automatic.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
J.P. Crawford will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Number 50 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 54 getting loose as well. 2 outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. In the dirt, but kept close. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count, 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Oh, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Young in the box, lays off for ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. And fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Ranger Suarez won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So bases all loaded up. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Here's a high chopper. They get the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
Seattle.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gabe Spire.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
And now for the Phillies,
Leading
Brandon
off
Marsh.
For the Phillies.
A little surprised
Center fielder,
we don't see a pinch hitter
Brandon
here
Marsh.
with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground to short. Slings to first, and one away in the bottom of the
Now
7th.
batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Kepler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Falling behind 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal
Leading
Raleigh.
off for Seattle, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Way
One ball,
upstairs,
no strike.
and it's 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
One ball,
Stirring
one
in the
strike.
Phillies bullpen, Yohan Duran getting loose out there. The 1-1. Fought off foul.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right side. Castellanos moves on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 1 and 2 to count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's
3
really
balls.
battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded, and they get the out. Mariners go down quietly there. Still tied 1-1. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Edmundo Sosa.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
Spire back to work. Upstairs. And that is ball 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey
Turner now. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Canzone sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Swings through that one for strike 1. To first, and they've got him picked off. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Phillies.
and here comes the closer,
Number 59.
Yohan Duran.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now
Weston
playing
Wilson
second base,
comes on defensively now as he
Number
takes over as the
37.
new second baseman.
Weston
And stepping in
Wilson.
for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. And there's a ball.
That's a
You don't
ball.
want to get beat by a fastball in.
1-0.
And he spits on that one.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike. Up.
Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mitch Garver. That misses the zone. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. David Robertson preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out in front with the swing, and that is
2
strike
balls,
1.
1 strike.
Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Dominic Canzone, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Hard of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jackson Kowar.
Now pitching for
Left-handed batter
Seattle.
at the plate, and he's been
Number
excellent in those
37.
matchups this year. So
Jackson
this seems like a
Kowar.
calculated move.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Two. Right side, hard hit. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, the catcher, J.T. Real Muto.
Here comes Real Muto. This one in the air, right field. Canzone sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering is fouled back. Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Brandon Marsh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Sets him down looking. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we're in extras here. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Luke Raley.
Luke Raley.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. That just misses, and that's ball 1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And here is Randy Arozarena, 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Cal Raleigh would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Right through there for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much
Now
to think about.
the designated hitter,
And now
Cal
here
Raleigh.
is Cal Raleigh. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Late swing, foul to the left. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
here in extras, and a new
Number
pitcher on the
43,
mound in the bottom half of the inning. Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Brandon Marsh.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
And it is 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nick Castellanos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a chopper. And that one handled. Off-balance throw in time. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Castellanos up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.